Hello everyone, I'm Conquering History Games and welcome back to part 4 of my, I guess now it's just a, I guess you can still say it's a Stannis Baratheon playthrough here in Crusader Kings 2 Game of Thrones. Right now we're dealing with these pesky Valemen who are seeking independence. Still not entirely sure what is the deal with the people of the Trident here. But I actually wanted to take a minute to talk about one of my favorite houses here in here we go. Titos Blackwood in the Game of Thrones universe, and that would be the Blackwoods over here. Now the Blackwoods have a long history where they have feuded with House Bracken. Now the thing is, I don't think I've ever met somebody who's actually likes House Bracken, who's in charge of Stonehenge, which is over here, over the Red Fork. So here they are, here, House Bracken. So these are two houses that have feuded with one another for centuries, possibly thousands of years. The Game of Thrones history, when you go back a little bit, sometimes gets a bit muddy. And both of them are, of course, right now underneath the Trident, but they did used to have a history of being petty kings of this area. Now, the feud goes back to when the Andals first invaded Westeros. Now, if we go over here to, where is it? I think we're looking for culture. Yeah, so as you see, well, no, culture's not really. I guess we should actually look at the religion. That's probably a better way to say it. So there was the first men who used to occupy most of Westeros. Of course, they had also kicked out the children of the forest to do that, but that's a whole other thing. Anyway, so when the Andals came across the sea and they began fighting their way north, they ran into, at one point, House Blackwood and House Bracken. And after they lost, the Brackens ended up converting to the Faith of the Seven. Whereas the Blackwoods, oh my gosh, they actually have, they believe in the Faith of the Seven right now. I cannot believe what I'm looking at. You see, okay, if we look at his son here, like Sir Brendan Blackwood, he believes in the old gods. Actually, funnily enough, both of these lords, I believe, have named their heir after Brendan. I don't know where this guy is, actually. I might be thinking of something else. But anyway, so they both they had a feud, and the thing that appears to have seriously kicked the feud into another level was that the Brackens allegedly poisoned the weirwood tree of the Blackwood. So you see that's the symbol here of the old gods. So they have this big, huge weirwood tree that's just dead in there. And I'm definitely a House Blackwood fan. Come on, try and fight me, but they're just better. They're just better. And you know what? Sometimes when I joke around about the Dance of the Dragons, which was the Targaryen civil war that happened over whether the king, this one Targaryen king, whether his older daughter or his younger son would become his heir, I always say, obviously, the daughter should have won because the Blackwoods supported them, and the Blackwoods don't make mistakes. Then again, they did back Laenor Valerian, the Great Council of 105, and he was gay. Pretty obvious he was gay, and you're not really going to get an heir that way. So I guess they sometimes make mistakes. Let's have her be, let's have her focus on rulership. And we're just going to keep waiting this fight out. Got some Rels fighting up here in the north, interestingly enough. Didn't I have another army up here or something? Here comes winter, though. Winter is definitely on its way. Doesn't have that big an army at the moment. Okay, we got some internal wars happening. Stop. We inherited the Drunkard's Tower. Okay, this is great. This is great. We got. Wait, when did Tywin die? Well, it doesn't matter. We got Tyrion, who doesn't. He's not a huge fan, but oh man, the grayscale really hurts me, doesn't it? It's fine. My spy master has been murdered. That ain't good. Sir John Flowers wants to get married. This is a bastard child of Sir Axel Florent. I don't think I really care about what he does, so let's just let him get married to whoever the heck he wants. I swear, though, I'm so tempted to maybe try to strip the Tyrells and give it to the Florents. Boy, wouldn't that be wild? If I just wanted to kick off a huge war that I'd probably lose. It can no longer... Okay, a raven has arrived from Craster's Keep with word from Chief Baron of Craster's Keep. It can no longer be denied that the ancient enemy that is the others has risen once again. It is time for all men to set aside their petty differences and unite to reclaim the dawn. Brave the men, we ride north. Okay, so, oh wow, we're actually about to automatically lose. Because they already have lost Craster's Keep. So that was a mistake. I should have waited until the Night's Watch was dead. Yeah, I screwed that one up big time. Yeah, we just lost that. Okay, Howland Reed. One of the more interesting characters who's yet to shown up. Okay, so, you know, I've been talking about how there's going to be spoilers throughout this whole series. So, for those of you who don't know or don't remember, Howland Reed is the only one besides Ned Stark who survived when Ned Stark went to rescue his sister at the end of Robert's Rebellion. They were facing, even though there were 7 knights, including Ned, they were facing off against 3 Kingsguard who were supposed to be some of the greatest swordsmen in the land. Certainly Arthur Dayne was in there. Arthur Dayne was somebody who was so good a swordsman that Jaime, although admittedly it might be hero worship, he might have been exaggerating a little bit. What the hell is happening in Pentos? But he does use the phrase something to the effect of Arthur Dayne could have killed all 5 of you, referring to the rest of the Kingsguard, with his left hand while taking a piss with his right. So Howland Reed was there. Now, Howland Reed's children, who should be here, yeah, you have Meryn, who is a sworn shield, interesting, as well as Jojen Reed. Oh, they had a kid here who died stillborn, too bad. So they, or at least Jojen seems to have some sort of green seer magical abilities. So here's my theory, because I think he learned them from his dad. My theory is that when Ned and Howland Reed came down here to the Tower of Joy, which is, where is that again? It doesn't matter exactly where it is. Okay, so when they came down to the Tower of Joy, it came down to Howland Reed and Ned versus Arthur Dayne. Howland Reed then warged himself into Arthur Dayne, so like took over his consciousness, which allowed and like basically froze him, things like a Professor X kind of thing, which allowed Ned to kill him, which then really screwed up Howland in the head because he experienced himself die, even though his body was still alive. But it's like because he was warged into somebody who was being killed. So that's how I think that went down, and that's probably one of the reasons why Howland Reed never leaves the neck. There's other reasons, but I think that's a big one. Anyway, he wants to be a commander. Sure, if you want to be a commander, welcome aboard. All right, we gotta get a few new people here. Where's Davos? Oops. Did Davos die? Oh, please don't tell me he died. Oh no, I think he did. He must have died at some point. Boy, Lord John is big. All right, check this out. I think we're gonna make our own father the Hand of the King. What? Hold on a sec. There we go. Stannis. You will be our hand. And oversee the realm, please. Master of Coin shall be... oh, it's because I was... never mind. I was making a mistake. Vengeance of Sea Dragon Port. We have a Northman here. Let's get him to like me a little more. Master of Whispers. Malador. Jolion. It's all fine. Okay. Let's perform some statecraft. The Trident looks to be a complete mess. Speaking of which, looks like you see the Blackwoods have broken away. I think I'm just gonna have to do with just. I don't have the funds. Anyway, as you can see here, the Blackwoods have broken off. No, they're actually technically under their Trident still. So what the hell is going on here then? Who's he fighting against? Okay, he's defending against the Vale. He's also defending against Lord Edmure II of River Run. Okay, so Edmure here, this is Lysa and Catelyn's brother. He's making a play to be King of the Trident. Which is kind of funny because I didn't watch the show, but I have a few friends who have seen it, and I think one of them told me that Edmure tried to make himself king at some point, which I thought was really weird, because that doesn't fit his character at all. Oh, we've got problems here. We have got problems. Foreigner. But foreigner! Okay. Alright. Lord Paramount Ileana of the Westerlands. She was imprisoned by Lord Paramount Tyrion... imprisoned by Lord Paramount Tyrion Lannister and stood accused of sedition and conspiracy against the realm. Lord Garrison Prester presided over the trial, during which the prisoner was ultimately found guilty. As a consequence, Ileana has been locked in the dungeons of Casterly Rock. So I can't do anything about it, it just happened. So Tyrion imprisoned his wife. That's interesting. Okay, he wants payment on the defaulted debt. Oh, blood from a stone. That's what these people want. So now I'm in serious debt. Winter is coming just in time to finish up this war. Alright, Herald of the Vale. Oh, he married Cersei. That's kind of interesting. They tried to have a child. It was stillborn. Damn, there's a lot of stillborn children. Very sad. Very, very sad. Okay, so the rebel armies have been crushed. Lord Paramount Harold Aaron, one of the traitors, has been brought before you to hear judgment. Who's his heir? Ronel Harding, who likes me a lot more. We could send him to the dungeon, or he will forfeit the Vale. I guess we're gonna have him forfeit the Vale, and then we'll pass it to somebody else. He's complaining. How about to Oubliette with you? Oh, she's no longer kind. Bad. So this looks like a complete mess right now. Oh no, that's a little better. The war between the great powers of the Iron Throne have been subsided for now. Okay, cool. Reappoint people. Who's invading my lands in obvious contravention of the peace of the realm. I would be eternally grateful for your support in this matter. Okay, so I guess Edmure is a liege of mine, or... Due to the level of realm authority, this command will be legally binding. Okay, so I guess the trident is under me, but there's some sort of bug that's causing it not to look that way. Alright, Edmure, stand down. I'm afraid I cannot end this war. My cause is just. You have no right to command me to stand down. Okay. So, someone else is now the rightful ruler. I grant the claim to myself. Stand down, stand down. Okay. Liege of the Traitor. There we go. Okay. The Lord Commander writes that the cold winds are rising, the dead are walking, and the trees have eyes once again, and white shadows stalk the woods. He calls for all lords to put aside their petty differences and ride with the Night's Watch and reclaim the dawn. Alright, oh shoot. Okay, ready the men. We ride north at dawn. So, this is it. We are now officially at war with the White Walkers. Sure, I don't have to tell you all that this is the most important part of the whole friggin'... Oh no. Oh no, I kind of screwed that up. For some reason I can't raise any, anybody. Try something here. Let me check something here. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna... Where is House Royce? Royce, you. Okay, your liege is Nestor. Congratulations, Nestor. You now hold... Oh, can I not give him the Kingdom of the Vale? Why not? Fine. Who's another cool dude we can give this to? Crabshore, Redford, Runestone. These are also Royces. Can we give it to them? Fantastic. Okay. So, we've done that. I'm going to say we will not be blackmailed. And now House Royce is going to, I think I accidentally gave House Royce everything. Somebody wants me to lower the Crown Authority. That's fine. Somebody tried to kidnap my husband? What the hell is that all about? Alright, so I think we've calmed things down in the... over here. This guy should love me forever, by the way. Yeah, vassal transfer, all that other stuff. Now, we need to focus, people. The war for the Dawn has begun, but it says I have no vassal levies. That's great. That's friggin' great. Of course the Manderleys are trying to put somebody else on the throne. I will not be blackmailed. Is he already at war with the White Walkers? Okay. I will not be blackmailed. We're not going to allow this. The North is about to break away. Alright, this doesn't concern me. The Warden title stands empty. Okay, is it only White Harbor that broke off? Ow! So they're pressing a claim of Brandon here, whose regent is Theo. Yeah, let's pick a Warden of the North. Let's pick a Lord. No, not Mace Tyrell. A Tarth here. Oh, this is Brienne's father. Sure. We'll have him be Warden of the North. What's her? Okay, Lady Brienne the Maid, Marshal 21. Ugly, yeah. Time for you to recognize the full independence of the Whispers. What? Okay. He's a little sick. My dad is. Where the hell are the Whispers anyway? Is it this? Really? We're gonna start a whole war over this? And then what's going on with the Rock? He's at war. Whispers League Independence War. He joined with them. Okay, we need a new warden in the west. Okay, Sunglass. And alright, so this is I'm starting to get a little worried because I don't appear to actually have an army anywhere that I could raise. I have no vassals or something to that effect. I feel as if I am doing something wrong. Now, hopefully this War of Independence from the Whispers can be defeated if I just take theirs. Alright, we need a Warden of the East. Of course it should be the Lord of the Vale. Does it show how inexperienced I am with this mod? I used to play this a bit more, but it was a while back when I first was playing CK2. That's right, I owe money to the Septon. We're canceling it. Canceling it. That's gonna go over really well considering I don't believe in their god. Beligeri Othares is the true ruler of the Iron Throne. Who? I don't even know who that is. Othares. There's an Othares Sunglass. Who? Is this a bug? Let's look at the factions. Beligeri the Black Pearl. Who is this? And why the hell do they have a claim on my kingdom? This is some offshoot bastard, like bastard, daughter of a bastard, daughter of a bastard, daughter of a... Look at this. Look at this. Are you kidding me? So this goes all the way back to King Aegon the Unworthy. This is the one who legitimized all his bastards on his deathbed. Probably like the worst king in the history of the Targaryens. I'm even saying worse than Aerys. And he probably killed his father, incidentally. I don't know if you know, they had natural death my ass. I am sure that he killed his father. But so he had a kid where, yeah, Bellinora the Black Pearl, who had a daughter, who had a daughter, who had a daughter, who's claiming the Iron Kingdom, I guess, because of this sorry, because of this drop of Targaryen blood that she has. But you know what I'm noticing here? She's Bravosi. This is the Bravosi funding her. I'm sure of it, because they're pissed that I'm not paying the loan back. I will not be blackmailed. Screw you. Alright, the armies of Dorne are at least helping. Okay. A lot of people are not answering the call. Alright, but did I hear that right? The Ironborn are gonna help? When the heck did they even join? No. King Balon right now. Yeah, Balon's still out here doing his own thing. Isn't that cute? Alright. So, we got a billion wars going on, and nobody's paying attention to the north. Alright, I'm depending on Preston Greenfield. Now, trusting. Harold Aaron's been dragged up by his shell. He wants trial by combat. I could have Lynn Corbet, who has, yeah, this guy's got huge combat skill, 154. Oh, no, this is going to be his champion. Damn. That's going to be a tough one to beat. Let's see if I can find somebody. I could have my husband fight. That's probably a bad idea. Are you kidding me? Is my husband the best option? Okay, we got Balon Swan here. He might have a chance. See how that goes. It is done. Your champion lies dead. So now I need a new Kingsguard. Alright, but we got some adventurers here. Who's got the combat skill? Godry Faring it is. Currently under my control. His relative is currently opposing us. It's not his fault. Okay. Alright, there's a new person in charge of House Florent. The Whisperers Independence War is going well for them. Let's try to focus on one thing at a time here. But the White Walkers, people! New Lord Commander on the wall. Moors the Butcher. Is coming to kill us all. I'll play this out even if I lose. Like, just in the name of honesty. Okay, cool. Got more veterans coming to help good Queen Sharon. Shireen. It's not considered a friendly fleet. Okay, I guess we'll go over here then. How is this not in a friendly port? Did Driftmark break away? They didn't. I don't get it. Alright, yeah, the White Walkers are about to win up there. That's just freaking great. Damn Lannisters. I should have killed them all when I was Stannis. Queen of the Rock, he declared independence completely. What a story though, huh? Tyrion eventually just breaking off. Mace, I need you here, man. I need you so bad. Losing a lot of fights at once. Okay, who else is in this Whisper War? Lord Rickard of the Rills, which is way up here in the north. That's really strange. And they're about to take Dragonstone, which would be kind of disastrous. So we gotta start funneling some of my forces over here. I think it's less of a penalty if I'm attacking over a stream than if I'm attacking amphibiously. Your enemy has captured Swell and Tarth of the Stormlands. Damn. Who's in charge of the Stormlands right now again? Is it Stannis? No, it's the Tarth. Kingdom of the Stormlands. Siege of Wayfarer's Watch. Okay. Lord Durham of Sharp's Point has declared war against the tyranny of Queen Sharon. Oh, geez, this is getting messier and messier. All right, one thing at a time. Let's enforce this demand. All right, we got the north back. Something. War has been won. The rebel armies have been crushed. All right, everyone just... No, not you, Wireless. Not you. You are forfeiting. The rest of you can bend the knee. Right. Now then, do I have more? I do not have a bigger army than this. Fight or flee, an enemy host approaches intent on encircling the castle. What should we do? Oh, shoot. Where are my allies? Okay, we got the Stormslanders over here. Brimstone, what is this? They've broken off. Ah! Guys! Winter! Coming! Soon! Stop! Oh, the fracturing and fracturing and fracturing. Okay, we could send... We're gonna send the family into hiding. It doesn't help that we're so in debt because those damn Lannisters have to keep borrowing money from everyone and everything. Alright, let's see if we can take these out. Lannisters. Okay, cool. Alright, alright. Dragonstone is better. Okay, we gotta take Driftmark now. They're attacking the west shelf. What is that? No, we can't deal with that right now. We're gonna have a child at this rate. Also, how's that war going with that one claimant, Hornwood War? She doesn't even own anything. She doesn't even have an army. So eventually we'll just tick this out, right? Very weird. Very weird. Wait, nope, nope. Stop. Okay, well, we have to... Alright, see, King's Landing seems to be a little bit more secure now. Let's check the religion. Yeah, it's a little hard to deal with the Faith of the Seven. Who's on my side? Still. Okay, we do have the Dornish. Miria, daughter of Arianne. So this is Doran's granddaughter who's currently on the throne. Alright, I guess we're just going back and forth here in Driftmark. So we actually managed to kill all these guys. Lord John, who's he fighting? Defending against the White Walkers. He wants repayment. I can't do this anymore. I can't do this. You will not get any coin from me. Now he's gonna start funding my enemies. Watch. Wait for this to happen. We're losing so many sieges. Just freaking everywhere. House Valerion's coming in. Oh, I think we can hold. Yes! That was awesome. Did y'all see that? That was freaking cool. We just inherited North Crackclaw. We're holding on to Dragonstone. Fighting tooth and nail. Still somebody trying to get the North to break off. I'm gonna have to plot to kill this kid, sorry. His heir is the other Brandon, though, the one from the books. So this might create more problems if I do this. Delegate. Here we go. He wants payment. When presented before you, he presented veiled threats of direct action. What's the full amount they play immediately? Just take it all. Just take it all. You know what? I'm going to play Bravos sometime in the future. Maybe I could be the one who gets to fuck around with people. How's that sound? That sounds like a blast. Sharp's point is about to break away entirely. Good, he's going to enforce peace here. Yeah. I abdicated the throne. I got the game over. No, I abdicated. Oh, jeez. Okay, so that was a pretty rough introduction back into this. The thing that keeps me from being bitter, or maybe it's the thing that shows I'm bitter, is that winter is gonna come and kill them all. So let's just take a look at this now. So Sharp's Point is now in charge. Where are they? Where's Sharp's Point at again? It doesn't matter. It's become a free-for-all for the throne. Why did Stannis not? Stannis must have died. He was supposed to be my heir. Or no, I had no lands because I lost Stormblind's him up. So you know what? Screw them. Our score was -624 at the end. How horrifying. That was like the worst game of CK2 I've played in years and years and years. I definitely have to acclimate myself to this, so let me know in the comments who you're thinking I should try to play as next. Do you want me to see me play in the Clash of Kings bookmark again, or do you want me to play in one of the different historical eras, like do the Targaryen Civil War, or maybe go play in the East, or whatever? Yeah, actually, I probably shouldn't go play in the East anytime soon. I should really acclimate to how it works here in Westeros first. Like, do you want to see me play a king, or do you want me to see you play a lord? Because boy, Mace Tyrell seemed to be having a great time just picking the winning side every time. Anyway, subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see y'all around.